Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. It's Chuck here, and got those new glasses finally. It's amazing. I can see I'm not using my old pair. That's the wrong prescription, and I got them at Optimize Optical, which is just in the Walmart Plaza. And go see Zia. He's a great guy, wonderful, good guide. Tell you what you need to know, and there definitely is a difference in quality with eyeglasses, is what I found. So let's get to the list. There's 17 properties, and the first one up is 1471 Maple, number 401. It's at 296.9, and it's a two-bedroom, two full washroom. And the nice thing about anything on the fourth floor is that it has those nice high ceilings. You can see the nice sloped effect here. And a lot of listings, I don't think, capitalize on that with their photos enough, because it really is impressive. You can see it's very open concept floor plan. The two bedrooms are both off of the main room. What I don't know is what direction it faces. It doesn't say in the listing. I do know that this model, especially on the fourth floor, has sold over 300,000. So this looks like a good opportunity to me. Now Duncan Lane is at 338.9. And I think the biggest reason it hasn't sold, well, number one, it's on Duncan Lane, and so it faces train tracks, and that can be a little tough for some people to swallow. Although I've heard people that have lived close to train tracks, and they say after a week or two, you barely even notice it. And I find that hard to believe, although I did grow up in Etobicoke, where we had a lot of planes that flew by, and I didn't even notice them half the time. So who knows? I just think because it's so close, it would be really hard to ignore that. A bit of a small floor plan. I think that's probably why they've had a little bit of resistance at the higher number. They've now relisted lower, and so you have that one front room, and then you also have your kitchen with an eat-in. So there's not a lot of open concept here. And you can see upstairs you got your three bedrooms, and you do have two full washrooms. Usually once it gets to a certain size, you're only getting one upstairs. This one does have two. So that's what it is. 338, I think they're probably going to do pretty well. I mean, there's just not a lot for sale at 338. Willett Terrace is at 369.9, and so I don't remember this model. It's like a 1,400 square foot model, and that actually is a home. So you're the first house in off of that little roundabout. And so this is the driveway that goes into the garage here, and I've always thought that would be a cool basketball court, but it's a different view. It's not like having a neighbor beside you. So I don't really know much about what's inside. I do know that semis at this price are certainly doing pretty well, so they're probably in the right zone. Wedham Heights is at 399, and we talked about multiple offers earlier this week, might have been yesterday, and so this one is holding off on offers till March 6th. And so these models have kind of sold below and above this. I have a feeling they're probably going to get a little bit more than what they're asking. But it's really, it can be so funny because sometimes all the buyers look at each other and nobody buys the home when it actually should have probably sold for more than what it's listed. We see all kinds of situations like that. I had clients who saved $200,000 because three other buyers walked out. They changed their offer. They still got the house. So it can have substantial effects on prices. So $399 is the price on that one. 1,860 square feet. There's four bedrooms plus a laundry upstairs. I really like these ones on Racy Trail. They have these nice high 9-foot ceilings. Boy, I wish the neighbors would coordinate their garage doors a bit better, but it is what it is. Front room, living, dining. You've got a family room. Then you have your kitchen with like kind of this neat little island that goes off the middle here. Stainless steel appliances would have really set this one off, but I think it's got a lot of good features. The rooms upstairs are nice size. There's a big long counter, so you probably could do a double sink in here if you wanted to, and then a decent sized yard. So Racy's good. A little close to the tracks, you will hear, but it's not right next door or anything like that. So $399 is a pretty good price. Probably about 1,900 square feet if I had to guess. Short read is at $399, 1,510 square feet. It's a Hillsview model, and they've done pretty well. They've been selling in the 370s. You got some nice looking appliances here. You've got some pot lights, hardwood floors. You got those green apples going on. Nice decor. Finished basement with bigger windows, and then you have a park behind you. You have some privacy. You have a wood deck. So these guys are awesome. These guys are going to do extremely well. And if you think about it, I talked about one of those more side ends, just over a 1,500 square foot townhome end unit with a finished basement. Recently got 15 over ask, well into the 400s. This one has, in my eyes, as good a value or better. Now, can that kind of event happen again? I don't know, but these guys are in a good spot. I really, really like this listing. I might even give it a Chuck pick of the day to that one. It's wonderful. Hepburn is at 419. Actually, there's another one I think I'm going to give a Chuck pick later on. So this is a Honeydale corner. So it's like 1,800 something square feet, and nice floor plan. Island in the middle, and it looks like they've done that island themselves, but it does have a lot of space in the kitchen, and it looks like they've upgraded some flooring upstairs on the second floor too. Hepburn could be a little bit busy. 419. I don't know, on the high side of fair, probably. Dolby Crescent is 489. It's a Lindsay model with a finished basement. And these models have seen a lot of appreciation. I think a lot of it is because the semis are really pushing the backside up. In the towns, it's all being fueled from the bottom and it's pushing up. But yeah, this one's 1,800 square feet with that finished basement. It's nice. I'd be surprised at 489 if they got action on it. Although, like I said, I mean, if it's enough of an upkeep, we will start to see some prices like this for these homes. May 30th is their magic day. Fleming 514. I look at something like this for 25 grand more. Would you jump to the double car garage? But 2,400 square feet. Nice upgrades. Great looking ceiling on this one. California shutters. And again, you probably swap out those appliances, but everything else in here looks terrific. It's a good house. Fleming's a great street. You're close to the movie theater, close to all that stuff at Main and Thompson, like the GO train. Great stuff. I like that listing. I think it's a good price. McCready's good too. It fronts onto a park, so they got a bit of a premium there. And inside, it's not too bad. It's got a pretty decent sized kitchen, good floor plan. And yeah, there you go. So that's that one there. I don't know. It's just, May 1st is the possession on that one. Rule is at 559. This is I'm not sure if they spelled Rule wrong. I've never seen a Rule drive like this. It's 2,301 square feet. It's a Spirit Plan 6. There's another one that was listed earlier this week. It's got a nice little office here, dining plus family and kitchen. It's a great floor plan. Loft upstairs, 4 bedrooms plus laundry up on the second floor. Looks like they've upgraded the countertops here. They've done a nice backsplash. So really good stuff. I do like this one a lot. 559. I've seen better value for these models. I've seen premium lots, pie-shaped lots sell in the 530s. So I don't know. I think the price probably needs to come down a bit. Costigan is at 599, 4 bedroom, and so we see some weird descriptions today. I'll tell you what I mean here. So rare live-in. I don't know what that means. Is it rare to live in a house? Upgrades by one of the best builder and homeowner over the years. I don't know what that means. That doesn't make any sense to me. Rare use stainless steel. I guess that means they haven't been used very much. Anyways, weird description. Ramshaw Court is at 599. It's a Lyndhurst model, 26 and change square feet. And it looks like it's got a finished basement, but here's the neat thing. It's well, first of all, it looks pretty good. Again, more green apples. That's the secret weapon. And the last picture is the one that really excites me. So that, and then you look at the plan here, so you can see the entire landscape design for the backyard. You get a little place to suntan, a little place to hang out here, barbecue, great stuff. So that's a good picture. You got a little bit more depth in the back here, so it's not going to feel as congested. Ramshaw's a good street. For the amount of money that you'd spend for that, you're probably looking at close to 100 grand to do all that stuff. So for $599, there's the same model that's listed with a finished basement on McGuffin at $579. It's cheaper to put in a finished basement than it is to put in that backyard. So it'll be an interesting battle. June 1st or later is the possession for this one. Fox Crescent. So that other one gets a little Chuck pick of the day. This one gets a big Chuck pick of the day. I really like the price on it. It's got a super floor plan. Nice high ceiling, so that's that turret that you see off the front here. And then you've got this sort of, you come in the front door, and it has this nice floor plan here. It's just really laid out well. And you get into the family room, kitchen. You got 4 bedrooms upstairs plus a laundry room. Winding staircase. It looks like they partly finished the basement. And you get a walkout with a forest behind at $619. It's an excellent deal. And what here's another weird description. I almost didn't give a Chuck pick because of this description. So it's sophisticated, stylish, and quintessentially urban. What's that even mean? I don't know what that means, but it's suburban also. I don't know. So it captures the very essence and energy of New Milton living. There's no energy. We all have kids. We're all tired. And no, I'm just kidding around. But here's the funniest thing. A captivating forest. Now, I don't know about you, but when I look at a forest, I don't know if captivating is the right word. The trees just stand there. It's nice to have. I don't know if captivating is the right word. So anyhow, the adjectives may be a little bit off here.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate the crux of my venereal infection.
Cook Crescent is at $695, and it's 4-bedroom, 5-washroom, including one in the finished basement. It's got a 136-foot lot. It's got some great upgrades inside. It's a nice open floor plan. Pot lights. The kitchen's beautiful. It's got that sort of distressed look, and like the moldings or the wainscoting upstairs, the crown moldings. California shutters. These guys spent big money in this home. And Cook is a little bit close to the highway, so that's one thing I think may be working against them. And it's less than 3,000 square feet, so again, up at $695, we do see that you can buy the same size of home for less. You look at something almost like the one with the pool at $599. A lot of factors I think are working in orbit on this one. So I don't know. We'll have to see. And the next one up is Fenimore. It's about a 3,400 square foot home, and it has a finished basement. It looks like there's a kitchen down there. And so Wellington model, fantastic floor plan, and not a lot of upgrades. I think if somebody was willing to come into this home, the kitchen has the basic elements. That hood is not cheap to put in from the builder. I think that if you were putting some hardwood floors in this one, it would really set it off. It's a great master suite there with the glass shower. So the basic elements are there. It just needs that last little push to the finish line. And at $699, I have seen these models sell easily up into the high sixes without finished basements. So is it possible that they'll do well? Absolutely. 15 side road, $772,500, and it's on 10 acres, so the land value you got to figure is probably $500,000 right there. 3-bedroom plus another 3 downstairs. It looks like there's a 4-car detached garage. There's a walkout basement. Now I do see stuff like linoleum in the kitchen, although there's a heated floor up in this kitchen, so we might find some renos upstairs. We also have an in-law suite, which could be very, very handy for certain individuals who are looking to buy this home. I think if the house looks good, this one is in a good little spot. So anyhow, that's the list for today, 17 properties, and have a great day, have a great weekend. If you are planning on coming to Milton, I always like to just remind people on Friday, join us for a tour. Instead of going to open houses and wasting all your time on homes that may not fit what you're looking for, grab a tour. We can slot you into the right place where you're actually going to get to see what you want, and then you'll get a tour guide. You'll get a Sherpa to help you out and tell you what you need to know. So have a great day. We'll see you on Monday with more Milton Daily Homes.